Tractor trailer flips on an exit ramp. Rockingham Downtown Corporation invites attendees tonight. Richmond Community College designates an area of campus for wildlife habitat, receives state and national certification, and the State Employees Credit Union Foundation awards $10,000 scholarship to area high school student. That and more are all coming your way on your Tuesday edition of Live at 5. Richmond County's nightly news starts right now. Good evening and welcome to Live at 5, brought to you by Richmond Community College. I'm Matt Harrelson. To learn more about registering for summer classes, you can visit richmondcc.edu or call 910-410-1700. Let's get right to it now for tonight's top stories. Emergency Communications received a call around 4 p.m. Monday that a tractor trailer had flipped on its side on the 311 exit ramp on U.S. Highway 74 bypass. On arrival, crews found the truck turned over on the driver's side. The driver was able to exit through the windshield, and EMS personnel examined him, and he declined to be transported with only facial cuts visible. The accident report indicated that the truck was hauling 13 containers of fire-retardant product used on wood materials. Fire units were on the scene until after 8 p.m., and the wrecker crew was still working to clean up the area well after fire units had checked back into service. The Rockingham Downtown Corporation is holding their meeting tonight at Hudson Brothers Deli in downtown Rockingham, which began at 5 p.m. They'll be discussing a variety of topics, including a fair on the square taking place on Thursday. The RDC promotes the historic preservation of the downtown area, as well as promotes interest in the preservation, history, culture, architecture, and public use of the downtown area. Their next meeting is set for June 19th, with further details to come on the location. The North Carolina Wildlife Federation, along with the National Wildlife Federation, has officially certified a portion of Richmond Community College's main campus in Hamlet as a wildlife habitat. Requirements for this certification are food, water, and cover for wildlife and places for wildlife to raise their young. RCC biology instructor Stephen Beck took the initiative on securing this designation for the college and worked with the maintenance department to find the appropriate areas for habitat to thrive on campus. The wildlife habitat will be located in back of the college's main campus in Hamlet, surrounded by the Mary Ellen Kinley Fitness Trail and northward towards the lake. On the edge of the wildlife habitat overlooking the fort building, there will be a garden of plants that will attract and feed butterflies and desirable birds. State Employees Credit Union members presented a $10,000 four-year college scholarship to Anna Allman, a senior at Richmond Early College High School. The scholarship was awarded for study at UNC Wilmington, part of North Carolina's 16-campus University of North Carolina system. The SECU Foundation High School Scholarship is available to graduating public high school seniors who are either members of SECU or eligible for membership through a parent or guardian. Funded by credit union members, the $10,000 People Helping People Scholarship recognizes the recipient's community involvement, leadership, character, and integrity, as well as scholastic achievement. So, of course, congratulations to Anna, and good luck at UNC Wilmington. When we come back, we're going to sit down with Kelly Chance of Richmond County Tourism. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
Family Pharmacy is a local pharmacy that's been in business in Rockingham for over 10 years. Located in the Food Lion Shopping Center on US 1 North, we have easy access into the store and a drive-thru for your convenience as well. You can download the official Family Pharmacy app at myfamilypharmacy.com, and we'll help you set it up to text you when your prescription is ready, and you can even set it up to fill your prescriptions when due. Our motto is we'll treat you like family, and it's something we truly mean. We take the same care in filling your prescription that we would take for our own family. Family Pharmacy, we'll treat you like family.
My name is Jim Leach, and we have been using the Tim Hayden Construction Company for the last several years.
My name is Dave Owens and my wife Beth. We had some damage here at our place in Knollwood Village.
January 2nd, our house flooded upstairs coming through to the first floor.
Tim has responded very quickly with his team of people.
Our repairs went extremely well.
Tim made a very difficult situation much easier for us.
Hello, I'm Tammy Benson, and this is
Nancy Bowling.
And we're here to tell you about the wonderful service at hospice and what they have to bring. From the nursing services to the medical director to in-home aides to a chaplain to bereavement to everything you can imagine, they were there to take care of it.
I cannot think of how the experience with hospice could have been any better professionally, spiritually.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. From business to education, engineering, utilities, healthcare, criminal justice, information technology, and human services. At Richmond Community College, we can save you thousands of dollars on tuition through our university transfer programs that provide a seamless transition to universities and colleges throughout North Carolina. At Richmond Community College, we are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 5 curriculum programs entirely online. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College. Local college, big impact.
And we're here with Kelly Chance, Executive Director of the Richmond County Tourism. We appreciate you letting us shoot here today. Now, the building that we're in itself, it used to be a train depot, so tell us a little bit about the history in the building that we're sitting in here today.
Okay, the building that we're in today was formerly about 1/4 of a mile down the road. It was in very dilapidated shape. In 2006-07, we were awarded some grant funding from Richmond County, and so they went through the process of having the National Guard move the building actually to this location and refurbished it to the very best of the natural shape that it was in. The only thing really that we changed about the building is closed in some doors that used to be for the carriages that rode through. And then we also added some lighting for future use for museum purposes.
Okay. Now tell us a little bit about what everybody can see if they stop in and visit the museum.
We have various sections of the museum. We have history on the textile mills. We have history for agriculture, our military history, sports, everything from high school sports back to all of our pro football players that have come out and our Major League Baseball players. We have history based on the NASCAR track that was here and currently our dragway. We have a lot of history on it. People can also, that are interested in the Hamlet Hospital, we have a nice display on Hamlet. We have nice display from the high schools, the past education, including the very first black schools within North Carolina here in our county. We also have a lot of information on the local townsfolk, people that were prominent families that started out, as well as we have a special display for Coach Usler. In fact, his son was in this morning and come to see the display that we have. So we have a little bit for everyone.
Okay. And in case anyone watching wants to visit, what are the hours here for the museum?
We're open Monday through Friday from 9 until 4:30, and then we will do evenings and Saturdays for groups and personal by appointment.
All right. Kelly Chance, Executive Director of Richmond County Tourism. When we come back, we've got more news, weather, and sports right after the break.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is all about rustic home decor and gifts. You will always find a variety of unique antiques, vintage, and new items in our shop. Come and see our selection of housewarming, new baby, and wedding gifts. For the man in your life, we have many collectibles, Boker knives, and leather. And ladies love the jewelry, purses, candles, hats, and t-shirts. We also offer a 30-day layaway program. Come and experience shopping at Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts.
Rockingham Farm Supply in downtown Rockingham, at the corner of 220 and Green Street's a great place to stop by and have some fellowship and fun. Pick up your dog food, seed, even chicks for your farm, a little bit of everything, and a great selection of zero-turn lawnmowers and other lawn care products. Stop by and visit the local family-friendly atmosphere at Rockingham Farm Supply. Again, that's Rockingham Farm Supply, at the corner of 220 and Green Street in downtown Rockingham.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Exit Realty Platinum in Rockingham has listed one of the most beautiful homes in Richmond County. Located in Rockingham on Ledbetter Lake, the home features 4 bedrooms with bamboo floors and a kitchen featuring stainless steel appliances and granite countertops, and a master bedroom that overlooks Ledbetter Lake, along with a spacious tile shower and the attached master bathroom. The open living space leads to the back deck with a perfect view of Ledbetter Lake, and the property features its own boat dock. Want to see this beautiful home? Call Nicole Hayden with Exit Realty Platinum, your source for homes in Richmond and Moore counties.
When the 33rd President of the United States, Harry S. Truman, coined the phrase, "the buck stops here," he was not talking about current Hamlet Middle School 8th grader Ellie Buck. In Monday's Southeastern Middle School Athletic Conference Championship game, Buck booted one from right to left between 2 defenders that rolled towards the bottom of the left goalpost. The chaos around the goal caused Rockingham Middle School goalkeeper Macy Steen to miscalculate her block, and the ball rolled right by her hands into the corner of the net. It was Buck's second goal of the game, and it put Hamlet ahead 2-1 with 4:49 remaining in the first half. The Lady Red Rams never looked back as they defeated their in-county rival 3-1 to claim the title. The Lady Red Rams started the game aggressively, taking 2 shots on goal just seconds into the game. However, the Lady Rockets turned the tables quickly, and at one point, Rockingham managed to keep the ball in Hamlet's territory for nearly 8 minutes. The Lady Red Rams avenged a 2-1 home loss to the Lady Rockets earlier in the season, and ending the season with a 9-1-1 record. Rockingham's undefeated streak came to an end in the title game loss, which it won last year against Ellerby Middle School, dropping the Lady Rockets to 10-1 on the year. Of course, congratulations to the Lady Red Rams. With the 2017-18 school season coming to an end, Richmond Senior High School's hopes of an athletic state title no longer rest solely on the shoulders of the #1 ranked Lady Raiders softball team. This past weekend, 19 Raider runners represented Richmond in the North Carolina Track and Field 4A Midwest Regionals at Pinecrest High School. 8 of them secured spots in Saturday's 4A state title meet, which will take place at North Carolina A&T State University in Greensboro. Richmond's boys and girls relay teams both stamped their ticket to the title meet with strong runs in the 4x100 meter relay. For the Lady Raiders, it was senior Harmony Jones, sophomores Madison Diggs and Monasia Kearns, and freshman Jakira Covington that completed the run with a time of 49.67 seconds in the second heat of the event. Richmond secured the 4th place spot by reaching the finish line 1/100th of a second faster than the team from High Point Central High School, who finished with 49.68 seconds. Since the top 4 finishers in each event qualified for the state meet, the difference between a trip to Greensboro and the end of the season was decided by a mere millisecond. Unfortunately, the 100-meter dash did not go quite as planned. Miller, Baldwin, and Coker dominated the Sandhills Athletic Conference in the event, and Miller even posted some of the state's best times throughout the season. In the finals, Baldwin was hit with a uniform violation, which disqualified him from the final run, leaving it all up to Coker. After the second preliminary heat, Coker had dropped from 4th to 6th in the overall standings and would need to get back into the top 4 in order to move on to the state title meet. Baldwin recovered from his infraction in the 100-meter dash to snag a state title spot in the 200-meter. He finished in 3rd place with a time of 22.48 seconds, while teammates Miller and Coker just missed out, finishing in 5th and 6th respectively. And that's going to do it for sports. Now let's send it over to Kelsey Rushing for today's Live at 5 weather report. Kelsey?
Thanks, Matt. Today's 5-day weather forecast is brought to you by Exit Realty, and of course, going to the chances of rain for tomorrow. We're going to go straight in, and then with Newborn, which will have a 70% chance of rain. Greenville will have also a 70% chance of rain. Wilmington as well with 70%, and then Southern Pines will also have 70. Lumberton 70, Laurinburg 70. Rockingham will also be 70, and then pretty much everywhere is going to be 70 throughout the Carolinas. So keep that in mind for the weather and the rain going on, and be careful of that and make sure you have what you need ready if you're planning on going out at all. So of course, going straight into the weather, obviously with Wednesday we'll have a 70% chance of rain, high of 80 and a low of 67. And then of course Thursday we'll also have a 70% chance of rain with a high of 87 and a low of 67. Friday, 60% chance with a high of 77 and a low of 68. And then Saturday we'll have a 60% chance with a high of 87 and a low of 69. And then Sunday it's going to be a little bit lower. It's going to be a 50% chance of rain with a high of 80 and a low of 68. So it's going to cool down a lot in the week because of the rain. And of course, the pollen outlook, it's going to be calm down a lot, obviously. With Wednesday, it's going to be moderate, and then Thursday, it'll be low for the pollen outlook. But other than that, keep that in mind. Always be prepared for your weather. But other than that, let's go out to you, Matt.
Thanks, Kelsey. And that's going to do it for today's edition of Live at 5. And if you haven't already, of course, be sure to download the Richmond Observer app for your iPhone and Android devices. And be sure to tune in tomorrow morning for Good Morning Sandhills starting at 6 a.m. on theclassicrockradio.com. Thanks for watching Live at 5, and have a good night, Richmond County.